Hi everybody. In this video I'm going to go over a job that I had done by Gateway Powder Coating in O'Fallon, Missouri. And what you're looking at right there is part of a project I'd been working on for years. I built a replica M2HB Maudeuse, and I took it in because I wanted it coated by professionals. And this is what they did for $500. They told me they were going to do the barrel, the shroud, and the receiver. Well, they did the barrel, the shroud, and the left and right side plates, but they didn't do the full receiver. So there's the rest of the receiver. These parts I expected were part of the deal. That's part of the receiver. At a bare minimum, that should have been done too, because that's what I agreed to. And then they come back 2 weeks later. I hadn't heard a word from these people. 2 weeks later, they call back and they say, oh, this is going to cost twice the price. It's going to cost you $1,000 if you want all these parts done. Well, I'm not real crazy about bait and switch tactics, so I just said, no, let's just do what we talked about. Just do the barrel, the shroud, and the receiver. Well, they neglected those parts, and they wanted the receiver taken apart. I didn't want the receiver taken apart. I wanted it left together so all the screws and fasteners and stuff would be painted. But oh no, they had to have it apart, which is, and unfortunately, I went along with it and disassembled it, thinking that they were going to paint this stuff too, because that's part of the receiver box. Well, nope. No, they crawfished out of that and said, no, we're not going to paint all these parts. That's not part of the deal. So that's what you get for $500. Well, Gateway, thanks for wasting my time and money. That did me absolutely no good. Now I got to go out and buy some Duracoat or just a rattle can from Home Depot to finish this gun. That's probably what I should have done to start, because $500 for this is too much for me. Somebody else might think it's a great deal that that's what you got for $500. But if you would have emailed me a picture of those 4 items and told me that's what I get for $500, I could have called you back up and said, I'll come pick up my parts. I'm not willing to do that. But this is what I got for my $500. That's what we agreed to. Fine, you didn't do that stuff out of, that all needs to be coated too, but you want more money. You quoted me $500 for the barrel, the shroud, and the receiver. Those parts right there are part of the receiver, and you didn't do it. So I'm just trying to give anybody a heads up. I mean, if you've got wheels or a barbecue pit or something, I'm sure these guys can handle it. But when it comes to something this involved, I'll never use them again. Like I said, use them at your... I think they lied to me. They didn't want to tell me this is all they were going to do for $500. And I didn't know it until I showed up thinking these parts here are going to be done too. So I'm done with Gateway Powder Coating. I should have done this myself, because you want a job done right, you got to do it yourself. These clowns couldn't handle it. And I've got nothing good to say about them. I hope everybody that deals with them has better luck than I did working with these guys. But I'll never use them again. I don't trust them. They wouldn't talk to me unless it was to call me up 2 weeks after I dropped this off to tell me that it was going to be twice the price if I wanted all the parts done. Is this a way to do business? I don't think so. And right now you're lucky that I didn't call PayPal and dispute this, because I'd rather spread the word that you guys ain't worth your diddly as far as doing. You're not honest. So that's my 2 cents. Like I said, I hope everybody else that deals with this place has better results than I did, but I'll never use them again. Thanks for watching, and beware of Gateway Powder Coating in O'Fallon, Missouri. I don't trust them. Bye. And while we're on the subject of Gateway Powder Coating, here's a can, and this is the first piece I had them do. And there's how the my engraving turned out. It kind of washed it out some. You know, it's still visible, but it's not as sharp and crisp as this. And it's like, why didn't they use this on this? They knew I had engraved it and it washed it out. So, you know, these guys like to call themselves professionals. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing it in the way they do business. They didn't even offer me this when I brought this in. So, just one more thing that's steering me away from Gateway. Good luck with all your powder coat needs. Thanks for watching. Bye.